What a play from Jake All. And that is destroyed. Tie game. Great play from Peter McNeil. And that's a shot! Zach Hall, what a play! Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he rolled it! What a catch! What a catch! Coming home. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! Down! He got him. Oh my God! He crossed the leg before he was there. In play, that's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver! And that is destroyed! Tie game! That's in play down the third base line. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice heads out. Trey Cluxton right. Over to first and still get Alex Harden. Come on, get out, ball later.
What a catch!
Barry coming home. And he hits it. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jeremy Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run. Jake Oliver. Fancy at all. I don't know if I like it. Oh, no! He got him. He dropped the play before he was there.
Steps on second, flips over to first, and he does it! Oh my Lord, Zach Inouye, a solo!
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip Rosenbark's walked off the 8th season.
Oh, yeah.
Crot, get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. That ball's in play. Going back, Key McKay. Back at Thomas Playhouse makes the grab.
He's running through. He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out.
I like it. That ball is absolutely tattooed. And what a roll! What a roll from Key McKay.
Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA 2025 regular season. We have a good one between the Western Wolfpack and Southern Stingers. Southern Stingers sitting at 9-9, Western Wolfpack at 10-8. I'm Jack Blayhouse, and let's get right into the starting lineups.
Alex Harden, Western Washington University.
Thomas Playhouse, Shoreway Elementary.
Sam Thomas, Summer School.
Zach Inouye, University of Washington.
Ian Michael, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Chad Curtis, Balso Hard University.
So that's your Western Wolfpack team. No Zach Inouye, no Thomas Playhouse. So big offensive loss there. Thomas Playhouse, 9 home runs, currently third in the league. Let's take a look at the Southern Stingers starting lineup.
Peter McNeil, Eastern Washington University.
Jordan Rice, University of the Westgate Cougars.
Liam McFeely, Kimball Elementary.
Cole Blevins, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Barrett Carlo, Meadowdale Middle School.
And that is your Southern Stingers lineup. No Liam McFeely, who's out for back-to-back games. Has a very solid year, 485 average, but they will be without him today. So first pitch will be underway shortly. Ian Michael will be the starting pitcher for the Western Wolfpack. They've been kind of rocking Ian Michael pitching game 1, and then Sam Thomas pitching games 2 and 3. 4.74 ERA, 22 Ks, 3-5 record. This Western Wolfpack team can make some runs up the leaderboard right now, currently at 10-8. Only the Nighthawks and Aces are above them right now. A series win would push them tied for second place in the league, and a sweep would put them atop the standings. We'll see what the Stingers have anything to say about that, sitting at 9-9. So here we go. Jordan Rice will lead it off. And Jordan Rice turning his season around. He's got his average up over 300. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Presumably the Game 2 or Game 3 starter for this Stingers team. And here we go. First pitch from Ian Michael is a ball at 59 miles per hour. Bit high. That ball is popped up, going back. Chad Curtis at first can't make a play on the ball. That ball was about a foot away from getting out of the park. The good news, it stays in. That'll be a leadoff single for Jordan Rice to start things quick for this Southern Stingers offense. And now Peter McNeil will step in, who's putting together one of his better offensive seasons. 409 average, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. Sorry, 20 RBIs. There's a ball inside. Strike on the corner right at 60, 1-1. That ball is hit over to Chad, and once again, he can't make the play. Jordan Rice is trucking all the way over to third. So 2 plays that potentially could have been made. Not easy. But Chad Curtis, he's been DHing all year. Not much experience over at first base, trying to get a feeling for those trees in the yard. Can't come up with it, and Jordan Rice will step in. Never mind, 1-0 count. Speed check.
That one looks slower than the other one. The gun's hot, man.
We'll foul that one back, 1-1. That ball is popped up right to Ian Michael. He'll make the out, but Peter McNeil will advance to second. I think even if Ian was looking there, he probably wouldn't have made the throw. The runner sitting 40 feet away in the form of Jordan Rice at third base. And now Cole Blevins will step in. No pitch, 62. Swing in there, so 0-1. Cole Blevins missed last week. First game back. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Lays off of it, 3-1 count to Cole Blevins. Low, and that will walk the bases full for Jordan Rice, who narrowly missed a home run in his first at bat. It's about a foot away from that left side. See if Jordan Rice can get the first runs of the game for the Southern Stingers. Ball's inside. Two 2-0. Three 3-0. Wind starting to pick up here. That ball is popped up to the second baseman. Barrett Carlo thinks about it and wisely holds up. So that'll be 2 outs for the Stingers. And Peter McNeil will step in, hoping to at least cash in on one of the runs in the field right now. That pitch will miss inside, 1-0. Peter McNeil had a single in his first plate appearance. That ball is popped up and caught for the out. Ian Michael will get out of the inning after loading the bases. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 remains the score.
Cool, I couldn't figure out how to open your seat, so I just left them.
Peter McNeil will take the mound for the Southern Stingers, and he's having one of the best pitching seasons he's ever had in the AWA. 1.71 ERA, 46 strikeouts, and a 1.97 whip. As of right now, he does have the lowest ERA in the league after Moses Valdez was roughed up a little bit against the Nighthawks on Monday. Currently sitting at a 1.9 ERA. Let's say it's Peter McNeil keeps it up. His first Cy Young is in reach, but he's got a rough few series ahead of him. Trying to keep that ERA below 2. Ian Michael will lead it off for the Western Wolfpack. 386 average, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs.
You ready?
We'll see if he can help himself out. Give himself a lead heading into inning number 2 of game 1. Ball misses just low, 1-0. It's the arm. There's a swing right there from Ian Michael. 56 miles per hour on the gun. And that'll be a 5-pitch walk from Peter McNeil to start the game. Ian Michael is aboard. Now Sam Thomas will step in. Sam Thomas having a very good rookie season, rookie campaign, hitting .372, 7 home runs to 18 RBIs, and a sub-3 ERA. Well, we'll see him most likely in game 2. Takes a hack right there, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. 3-1 count. It's outside, so back-to-back 5-pitch walks for Peter McNeil. Wolfpack already got something going on here in the bottom half of the first. Alex Harden steps in, looking for that first home run of 2025 already here in week 7. Alex Harden is one of the bigger power hitters in league history. One of 3 players over 70 career home runs, and that ball's going, and it's out of here right on cue. Alex Harden hits a 3-run home run. And the Wolfpack take a 3-0 lead. That is a positive example of the announcer's curse. Fortunately, there are a few too many negative examples. But that's got to feel good for the veteran Alex Harden getting his first home run of 2025. Chad Curtis steps in and looks at a nasty first pitch from Peter McNeil, 1-1. Another nice pitch right there, 1-2. Nails him there, 2-2. That ball's hit foul off the Aaron Schofield tree, 2-2. That ball is going back, and that is a home run off the top of the foul pole. I don't think we've ever seen that before. It just hit the very top of the foul pole, and unfortunately, I don't think we have a camera that goes that high. But Chad Curtis notching his 3rd home run of 2025. Already a career best for Chad Curtis. Now Ian Michael will step right back in as the lineup turns over. This Wolfpack team, very good offensively. And and they're still missing some key players today. Every so often, this will happen to the best of the pitchers, you know. When everything's going right, it's only a matter of time for one lineup figures you out. But still, a lot of game to be played here. Here's a nice pitch from Peter McNeil, 0-1. That ball's in play over to Cole Blevins. He'll get the out at first. He thought about going over to get the lead runner, but no one was over there to cover the bag. But nice job there from Cole Blevins to stick with it and at least get one out there. Ian Michael advances all the way to third on the play, and now Alex Harden will step right back in. Alex Harden getting some redemption from one of our more viral clips in the AWA between Peter McNeil and Alex Harden. 3-1. That ball is going over to Bear Carl. He'll throw over to first, and that ball is thrown away. So 5-0 is the score now.
Jack, where do you say that remote was?
It's over there. So 5-0 the score here in the bottom of the first. Now Chad Curtis will step in. Looks at 2 balls. 3-0. It's a fastball by him, swinging. Just like that, full count. That ball is popped up right to Peter McNeil, and that'll be 2 outs. Peter McNeil starting to find it again here. And Ian Michael will step right back in. He's 0-for-0 with 2 walks. One more run in this inning would end the inning. That's fouled back. Just misses low. And that is a moonshot right to Peter McNeil, and he'll get out of the inning. So Peter McNeil avoids the 6-run limit, and we will head to the top of the second. 5-0 the score. Here we go. Barrett Carlo will lead it off for the Stingers. Find themselves down 5-0. Unfortunately for the Stingers, they had the bases loaded in the top half of the first and could not capitalize. Wolfpack, on the other hand, were able to capitalize, primarily due to the Alex Harden 3-run home run. And that is a 4-pitch walk to Barrett Carlo.
Yeah, couldn't do it.
And Cole Blevins will step in. Cole Blevins, 2 home runs on the year, .237 average. That ball's right to Alex Harden, and he makes the play. A little bit of a tip drill right there. Alex Harden didn't have much time to anticipate that. He was able to tip it right back to himself. 1 away. Team captain clearly been watching the scouting report, the hitting charts, knew exactly where to stand. Peter McNeil delivering the sunflower seeds for team morale. Jordan Rice looks at ball 1. 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. It's a nice pitch right there from Ian Michael, 1-1. Popped straight up to, oh, and he can't make the play. New life for Jordan Rice. Ian Michael, a little casual there, didn't get underneath the ball. Uncharacteristic. And that ball now going over to Sam Thomas. So step on second. And he didn't have the angle. I mean, he's a lefty, so throwing over to first, try and get a double play would be very difficult.
I'm not paying attention.
Now Peter McNeil will step right back in. Fouls that one off. Swings at a 59-mile-per-hour slider, 0-2. And that ball is in play over the bag. Fair ball. Peter McNeil's in. That would have been close. And honestly, we might have called it foul if Alex Harden didn't grab that. But he grabbed it before it touched it, and Peter McNeil's in with a single. No pitch, 61 on the gun. So count will reset to 1-0 now. Bear Carlo heading the count 2-0. Inside 3-0. That is low. Ball 4. Bear Carlo get on, and once again the Stingers have the bases loaded. Cole Blevins will step in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Stingers hoping to capitalize at least once and having the bases loaded. Need some runs here to make this close. Strike one. That's foul out of play. 0-2 to Cole Blevins. Just low. Very good take from Blevins there. Make the count 1-2. Nails him there, and that sounded heavy. 2-2. Does well to foul it off. Wouldn't have counted anyways. 61. Outside, full count. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Bases loaded. And Cole Blevins does well to foul that. It's like a cricket hit. And he's swinging at the high cheese, strike 3, and in consecutive innings, Ian Michael gets out of a bases loaded jam. We head to the bottom of the second. 5-0 remains the score.
That's crazy.
The gates will open.
Peter McNeil back on the mound. Sam Thomas will lead it off. 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. Wolfpack have a comfortable 5-0 lead here. Trying to tack on a few more runs and then trying to close it out in the top half of the third. That'll be strike 1. Unfortunately gets underneath it, and that is a pop-up. Sam Thomas just missed that. And there's 1 out. Alex Harden will step in, easily having his best offensive day of 2025. 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. That ball hit in the gap. No one's over there. Oh, yeah, baby. And Alex Harden 3 for 3. He's seeing Peter McNeil very well today.
Retirement tour's on hold.
Alex Harden came in under 250. He's got his average at 294 now. Trying to get over that 300 mark where we're used to seeing it. Chad Curtis will foul that one out of play, 1-1. Curveball from Peter McNeil just misses. No pitch, but a nice pitch. Unfortunately for Peter, he'll come back 2-1. He'll get the swing right there, so 2-2 now. Nasty slider just misses. It'll be full count. Chad Curtis will hold, and he is on. So bases, or runners on first and second now with one out, and Ian Michael will try to load the bases up. Add on some more runs here for this Wolfpack squad, trying to be the third team in the AWA to 11 wins. And that was a hanger. Peter made a noise after he let it, and fortunately for Ian, he just couldn't pull the trigger. 0-2. That ball's over to Bear Carlo. He'll step on third and get the lead runner. Nice job there to stick with it after an initial bobble. Sam Thomas will step in. That ball is going back to Jordan Rice, and they get out of the inning. A nice scoreless inning for Peter McNeil. We head to the top of the third. Stingers need 5 to tie at 6 to take the lead. So here we go. Jordan Rice will attempt to mount the comeback against Ian Michael. In 2 straight innings, this Stinger team, as that's no pitch right there. Want to know.
What? That look fast? Yeah.
This Stingers lineup has loaded the bases twice in innings 1 and 2 and have not capitalized once. 6 runners left on base. Nails them there, 3-1. And Jordan Rice hits that back and caught up against the wall. Sam Thomas takes care of the first out of the inning. And for a second, that looked like it had a chance to get out of here. Sam Thomas makes the play, and they'll be 1 away. Peter McNeil looks at ball 1 low, 1-0. That's a nasty strike. 1-1. Peter McNeil thought about it. Did not pull the trigger. It's a strike regardless. Holds up there, though, 2-1. Another half swing right there, unfortunately for Peter. 2-2. Slow, full count. Another, these are some wild swings we're seeing from Peter, but it'll remain full count. And now it's popped up in the field of play, and Ian Michael will hold on to it for the second out. And now it comes down to Barrett Carlo to start a Stingers 2-out rally. And look at a slow pitch at 44 on the inside. 1-0. Speeds it up. Barrett Carlo will foul out of play slightly late. 1-1. Ian Michael really messing with the speeds. 40 to 50, high 50s. Different pitches and 60 there, but 3-1 count now. Swinging over the top of that one. Full count. He fouls it off. Mind you, there's no fouling into the catcher's glove in the AWA. That ball's in play, just foul. That was very close. Alex Harden let the ball land foul here, right in front of the bag. So will remain full. And now Barrett Carlo will get on via the walk. So something's mounting here. Cole Blevins has a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout. Trying to get on base here for the Southern Stingers. One more out for the Wolfpack would secure game number 1 of the 3-game series. First pitch strike, top of the zone, 0-1. Nasty pitch, but unfortunately too fast. 62 on the gun, so 0-1 remains the count. That is fouled out of play. 0-2. So far a stress-free inning for Ian Michael compared to the first 2. Does not go. 1-2. That ball's in play to Ian Michael. He'll throw over to first, and the Wolfpack take game 1, 5-0. We'll be back shortly for game number 2. Just plugging in the lineups. Wolfpack improved their record to 11-8. Stingers fall to 9-10 after game 1.
What's that? Ian, do you want to pitch again, or do you want to wait till game 3? Just make Sam pitch. Okay. Peter, lineup. Same thing.
Now we're going to send it down to Robert, who has the veteran Alex Harden with him.
All right, Alex. So a pretty perfect day there on, with a home run, a couple good hits there. What was your technique on the plate there?
I was just kind of looking for something out over the plate, trying to avoid his curveball if I can. He's got a pretty good curveball. And I was able to barrel up a couple of risers, sliders, so worked out well for him.
Yeah, talk about the plate discipline for you guys in that game.
It was good. I mean, we did a good job to, like I said, lay off that curveball, and we were fortunate his location in game 1 wasn't super great, but we know he's probably going to adjust in game 3, or whenever he pitches, so we're going to be ready.
All right, well, good luck out there. And back in the booth, guys.
Thank you, Robert. And with that, we're all ready to start game number 2. Ian Michael will lead it off. Peter McNeil will be back on the mound, and after a tough inning number 1, Peter turned it around, had a scoreless second in game number 1. Peter's ERA now up to 1.95, so slightly behind Moses Valadez at 1.91.
Right here. Ian, you're in. Yep.
So here we go. Wolfpack took game number 1. Score of 5-0. And in steps Ian Michael, looks at ball number 1. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Fouls another one back. That ball over the head of Barrett Carlo, and Ian Michael's in there with a hard hit single to begin game number 2. Sam Thomas will step in. Just missed a home run in game number 1, trying to have a little more success against Peter McNeil. Swings at the first pitch. It's tough for these rookies who are seeing these pitchers for the first time. 1-1. Peter McNeil misses with the big curving breaking ball. That's in play over to Jordan Rice. He'll tag and throw to first, so he'll get the lead. Did he miss him?
He missed me.
We'll take a look at the replay. Couldn't tell there.
Out of the base path. There was no out of the base path in wiffle ball.
Oh.
My luck, is there, Jack?
I'm after the booth.
Aren't you the booth?
Well, it's easier if I.
All right. So the call holds.
So we can blame somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, unfortunately for the Stingers, Jordan Rice was trying to get 2 outs. Fortunately, couldn't make the tag there. That's 2 nasty pitches to Alex Harden.
Here we go.
Peter McNeil might be a little irked after giving up the first home run of the game and of the season for Alex Harden. Got him swinging at a nasty drop ball for the first strikeout of game 2. And there's 1 out. Chad Curtis will step right back in. Chad had a home run in game number 1. Now 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Chad Curtis has 4 hits on the year. 3 of them are home runs. So definitely a dingers or nothing kind of guy. That's a pitch that just misses outside. Does go there. 2-1. 3-1. Jeez. He didn't like my call. Tried to kill me. Oh, he caught him strike 3. Whew, that was scary. 2 outs now. The lineup will turn over to Ian Michael, who singled in his first plate appearance. Ian Michael now up to 383 for home runs, and that's a nasty pitch right there from Peter McNeil, 0-1. That's in play over to Barrett Carl. He'll knock it down and step on third. Peter McNeil gets out of the inning, and we head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 remains the score.
Good shit, Petey.
So Sam Thomas will take over for the Western Wolfpack, swapping with Ian Michael. And Sam Thomas has been the star pitcher for this Wolfpack team. Big reason why they are currently in 3rd place in all of the AWA. 2.89 ERA, 33 strikeouts, 28 innings of work, and a 2.25 whip, 7.3 record. Very impressive stuff for the rookie in the...
Huh? Your Chad's batting average?
Yeah. 138.
3 bombs, right?
What?
4 hits?
3 bombs, 4 hits. Hey.
So Jordan Rice will step in.
Yeah, you're in first place for the Dingers or Nothing award right now.
Let's go. It's really the only award that matters. I'll take it.
Jordan Rice had a very good game number 1. He had a single that just missed the left side of the field. Step in now, trying to mitigate Sam Thomas here in game 2. That ball is fouled out of play, 0-1. Just low. But no pitch there. 61 on the gun. 1-1. Another pitch fouled out of play. Sam Thomas has had some very good starts. He's only had a few games where teams have gone to him, which has given him a 2.89 ERA, but it'd be much lower if it wasn't for those 2 tough series he had, one against the Cyclones. That's in play, hits him in the face, and he'll miss him there, but it hits the backstop of the wall. So it was in there with a single. We'll check a look at the replay. Sam Thomas saying it hit the jersey.
Boy, Jordan.
It wasn't pretty.
Way to dive, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
It didn't hit me. Maybe it hit my jersey. I need to tuck it in. So.
Yeah, we just got to go with calling the field stance. There's just no way to tell if it hit him or not.
So it'll just be calling the field stands.
Yeah, that's right.
That ball's hit right to Alex Harden. And Alex Harden having himself a day over there. Good defense, good offense. Before I could even say what's happened, he made the play already. Great job looking at the scouting report right there. And Bear Carl will look at ball 1. That ball nicked, I think. 1-1. It's a strike right there. 1-2 count. Bear Carlo looking to help this Stingers offense. That ball going over the head of Alex Harden. He can't make the play on that one. And Barrett Carlo hits a solid single. And it'll turn over to Cole Blevins. Runners at first and second here, the bottom half of the first. Ball just high at 51 miles per hour. Cole Blevins loves those high fastballs. Just like that. And he's swinging there, 1-1. Nice pitch right there, inside corner on the slider, had him out in front, 1-2. Throws the hat off. Fouls it off. That's in play into no man's land. And everyone's safe. Jordan Rice will truck home. It's a little bit of an inherent throw there. Last ditch effort. I think if he made the throw there, he would have gotten the out or made the catch over at first, but stays in play, and Cole Blevins in there with an RBI. Jordan Rice will now step in 1-for-1. Stingers take their first lead of the day at 1-0. There's a nice pitch right there from Sam Thomas, 0-1. Just late on that one. It'll be a foul ball down the right field line. 0-2. That's in play, kind of in no man's land. Sam Thomas will collect it, but nice running right there from Bear Carlo and the Stingers, knowing he does not have to run. Now the bases are loaded for Peter McNeil. Nice first pitch right there from Sam Thomas. Peter McNeil got very unlucky in his first at bat, hit a rocket right at Alex Harden. Hits the bat. That's unfortunate. 0-2. Peter McNeil usually on the other side of that operation. That's in play in no man's land. Alex Harden can't make the play and everyone's safe. It was hit pretty softly. So a tough play for both Sam Thomas and Alex Harden. Even if Alex fielded that cleanly, I don't think there was going to be a play anywhere.
The other two are hit right at him.
So 2-0 now, Stingers, as Barrett Carlo will step in. Had a rocket single in his first at bat. That is just foul out of play. Still only one out here in the bottom of the first. Comes back with the strike right there, 0-2. Stingers left 7 runners on base in game number 1. Foul that one back. And that's kind of a flick of the wrist. It's going back, and that's a grand slam. Everyone looking around like, what happened there? He flicked his wrist, and it was a grand slam, and that will end the inning with the 6-run cap. And that's how easy it is to hit a home run in the AWA if the contact is right. Barrett Carlo hits his 3rd home run, and it's a big one. 6-0 as we head to the top of the second. So Sam Thomas will step right back in. Probably just like everyone else, still in a little bit of disbelief after that grand slam. And the Stingers capitalizing with the bases loaded for the first time today. Sam Thomas 1 for 1 with the single. Foul that one out of play. Fouls that one back, 1-2. Got him swinging on a nasty slider right there. Strike 3. And that's the first out in the top of the second. Alex Harden now steps in. 0 for 1 with the strikeout here in game number 2. Just misses that one. It's a hot one at 60. 0-1. Just inside, 1-1. Think about the rivalries of AWA Wiffle Ball. This is amongst the top. Stingers Wolfpack. That ball's hit up a mile, and Barrett can't make the play. Just going to be a long strike right there. Alex Harden happy about that. It's tough to track it. We thought it was going to hit the tree. Ends up missing it narrowly. So it'll just be 1-2 now. And there's that nasty pitch. Strike 3 for Peter McNeil. 2 outs now here in the top of the second. Chad Curtis will step in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strike 1. Strike 2. Peter McNeil, after that first inning in game 1, has figured out a way to find that zone here in game 2. And that ball is going back. Chad Curtis has done it again. Home run, Chad Curtis. 2 home runs today. And now he has 4 home home runs with 5 total hits in 2025. Chad Curtis, currently the odds-on favorite to win the Dingers or Nothing Award, the literal definition if it wasn't for that one single he had at some point this year. But now 6-1 the score. As Jordan has disappeared. Oh, there he is, getting the grand slam ball and the Chad Curtis solo shot. Strike one. Just misses. 1-1. Low. Just inside again. 3-1 count to Ian Michael. And that's outside. So Ian Michael is aboard via the walk. And the Wolfpack not going down easy here in the top of the second. After 2 quick outs. Solo shot from Chad Curtis. Ian Michael walks, and now Sam Thomas will step right back in. Looks at a high pitch, ball 1. That ball's hit hard over to Cole Blevins. He'll toss to Peter McNeil, and he'll make the play for the out. Great job there from this Stingers defense. Peter McNeil getting over to cover the base, and that'll do it for the top of the second. 6-1 is the score. We head to the bottom.
All right, who's up? Cole? Yeah.
Stingers trying to add on.
Get some more runs. There we go. Time to do it again.
So here we go. Cole Blevins will lead it off. He's 1 for 1 with a single here in game 2. Fouls that one straight back. 0-1. That's low. 1-1. Cole Blevins showing off his defensive prowess this series. Some excellent plays out there in the field. One of the longest tenured members in the league. He's a player in the 2020 inaugural season. Swinging there, evens the count. 2-2. Got him swinging. Strike 3 for the first out of the bottom half of the second. Now Jordan Rice will step in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The Stingers offense coming alive here in game number 2. Jordan Rice hitting .339 now with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. That'll be fouled out of play. 0-1. A lot of foul balls here today. Misses low. Jordan Rice, presumptively the game 3 starter for the Southern Stingers. See what the Wolfpack do. They might head right back to Ian Michael in game 3. 2-1. One sails a bit high. 3-1 count. Again, so a 5-pitch walk to Jordan Rice, and Peter McNeil will step in. 1 for 2 with a single. And a fly out straight to Alex Harden. Peter McNeil's got his average up to .417, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. And both teams are without one of their best sluggers, Liam McFeely, the rookie for the Stingers, Thomas Bleaus of the Wolfpack. Kind of nets out. That's a nice pitch right there. Sam Thomas looked like it was never a strike until the last second. Strike right down the middle now, 0-2. It's outside, 1-2 count. Fouled straight back. Peter McNeil, a veteran of the league, currently sitting on 66 career regular season home runs.
Oh, it hit the pole. Yeah. Oh, here's the two.
Fouled out of play. Alex Harden can't get there. He's already stolen one hit away from Peter McNeil. He won't do it again yet. It's a little tough out there navigating the terrain in the foul territory. That's 3 straight foul balls from Peter McNeil. Count remains 1-2. Keeping the one fan busy here today, retrieving all the foul balls. That is popped up a mile right to Ian Michael, and he'll get the second out of the inning. And now Barrett Carlo will step in. 2 for 2 with a single and a home run. It was a grand slam, and probably the most casual grand slam we've seen in the history of the AWA. Just shows you you don't need to swing out of your shoes to make good contact. 0-1. That ball misses just high. It'll be 2-1 count. Down the line over to Alex Harden. He'll knock it down, but does not have a throw. And Barrett Carlo is aboard with his 3rd hit in game number 2. Cole Blevins will now step in, 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Trying to keep this inning alive for the Stingers. Currently having a 6-1 lead. Any extra insurance runs are always nice heading into the 3rd. Anything can happen. It's just last week that Aces Cyclones. Aces had an 8-run lead heading into the 3rd. As that ball's in play to the back wall. Jordan Rice thinking about it, and he'll actually make it all the way in. So another run comes in. I was saying the Cyclones were down 6-0, and they put on 10 in the top half of the 3rd and eventually took that game. So anything can happen in the 3rd inning. Now 7-1 the score here. Jordan Rice will step in. Ball 1. A little bit of a late hack right there. Right into the bucket.
That should count for something.
Gosh, I wish we had a camera over there. Takes skill to hit it there. That ball's in play just past the reach of Sam Thomas. And Jordan Rice is in there. That's going to go over the house, so the runners are afforded 1 extra base. And that's tough right there. Another run will come in. 8-1 now. Peter McNeil steps right back in, looks at ball 1. That ball's hit a mile, but it's back against the wall. Cole Blevins will come in to score, and that was a rocket right there from Peter McNeil. Surprisingly, does not get out, but it will add another RBI for this Stingers team, now 8-1. Bear Carlo will step in. That ball's going back to Ian Michael, and he can't make the play, but he'll nail Peter McNeil. So that's one way to do it right there. And that'll end the inning.
I scored, right? Jack, my run counts, right? No, you're tagged out before you step on home. Hey, you saved us a run. That was my ribby. You saved us a run. Did I? Yeah, you tagged him before we got home. Let's go.
Bro, I told you my bills are good today, bro.
Now it's only 8 instead of 9.
Yeah. It's me, right, Jay? Yeah. No problem, right here.
So here we go. Alex Harden will lead it off. Wolfpack down quite a bit here in the top half of the third, and Peter McNeil will start him off with a foul ball. Inside, 1-1. Just misses inside again. That ball is hit deep over to Jordan Rice, and he'll make the play. 1 out. Here in the top half of the third. Nice job there from Jordan Rice to track it down. And now Chad Curtis will step in, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a home run. Mr. Dingers or nothing himself. Ball 1. There'll be a tying shoe break. Chad Curtis will foul that out of play, 1-1. Get some swing in there, 1-2. Does not go, evens the count, 2-2. Just fouled out of play. That ball is popped up to Jordan Rice, and he will make the play for the second out. And now the Wolfpack are down to their final out here in game 2. Stingers trying to win this game to push it to the rubber match in game number 3.
Where'd that bat go?
Ian Michael will step in, 1 for 2, one of the 2 hits the Wolfpack have in game 3. We're just peppering foul balls here today. Another nasty strike right there from Peter McNeil, 0-2. That ball's hit in play off Peter McNeil's knee. And Peter McNeil has a history with that knee.
That's a stinger.
Big turn.
Nice.
Not wearing his brace here today. 2021. Yeah. 2021 wildcard game, if you want to check that out on our YouTube page. Not the best injury you'll see. 1-1. Just low. 2-1 count. That ball is going back, and Sam Thomas has hit it out of the field. It hit the umbrella. Barrett Carlo catches it. It looked cool, but that is a 2-run home run, number 8 for Sam Thomas. Squarely in that Rookie of the Year conversation with his brother, Philip Thomas. And that's got to feel good after, unfortunately, giving up 9 runs to the Stingers offense. Alex Harden will step in, trying to find some more of that Game 1 magic. Not too much success. Has popped up. Peter McNeil will make the play, and that'll end game 2. Stingers come roaring back to take game number 2, and we will head to game 3, the rubber match. Wolfpack back at 500 at 10-10. Stingers fall to a 11-9. And we'll be back shortly for game number 3.
Should we do a lob ball game?
Let's just juice our stats. No, because we never do good in lob ball games. We only score like 3 runs.
Same as game 1.
Yeah.
And we are going to send it down to Robert, who has the flick of the wrist Grand Slam King Barrett Carlo. Take it away, Robert.
All right, Barrett, great Grand Slam there. Talk about that play.
Just swung and managed to actually make contact this time, and it went out. So it's a big hit, I guess.
All about the contact there. That's kind of been your strategy this season?
Yeah, well, at that point, yeah, I was just trying to make contact.
Well, good luck for game 3, man. Back and booth, guys.
Get out there, Alex.
Well, you got to go to the right? Oh, yeah. All right, fellas. Alex, step in the 9? I'd like to think like,
So here we go, getting ready to start game number 3, the rubber match. Kind of 2 lopsided games, but we're here. Both teams took a game. Wolfpack took game 1. Stingers took game 2. And now Jordan Rice will lead it off for the Southern Stingers. Ian Michaels back out on the mound after pitching very well in game number 1. No earned runs. ERA down to 4.23. First pitch is a ball. Jordan Rice will look at ball 2. Ball is popped up over to Chad Curtis and will make the play. So 1 quick out for the Western Wolfpack, and Ian Michael and Peter McNeil will now step right back in. Peter McNeil done pitching for today. So that ball's hit over to Alex Harden, and he can't knock it down. Alex Harden's had some great plays today. Fielding it on the ground has been a little difficult for him. Peter McNeil's in there via the single. Barrett Carlo will now step in for a very impressive game 2. Had a grand slam.
No header, boys. Gates open. Score that as an error.
Ball 1. 1-1. Throws it behind him there, 2-1 count. Ian Michael usually getting screwed by the gun velo-wise, but there it's a pitch that goes underneath it. That's a pitch right there. Strike 2-2. Full count now. And that ball's going back, and Barrett Carlo has hit a 2-run home run. And the Stingers are up to a 2-0 lead. Barrett Carlo starting to figure it out here offensively for this Stingers team, who need all the offense they can get. Just like that, Barrett Carlo now has 4 home runs on 2025.
The backward hat game. It's like the headband, LeBron headband game. Yeah. Oh, it's the backward hat game. It's a vibe.
Cole Blevins will step in. Ball 1. That ball's in play. No one's over at first, and Ian Michael will do it all for the second out. Chad Curtis a little slow to get there, and Ian said, I'll do it myself. 2 outs. Jordan Rice will now step in. Game 3 starter. Ball 1. Nice pitch, but speed check there, 1-0. That ball's in play over the head of Alex Harden. Jordan Rice will get in there easily. The 2-out single. Now Peter McNeil will step right back in. Had a single over to Alex Harden in his first at-bat. Scored off the Barrett Carlo 2-run home run. Pierre McNeil keeps increasing that average to 427 now. That ball's right over to Sam Thomas. He can't make the play. And that'll be 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Ian Michael will lead it off, and he'll face Jordan Rice. Jordan Rice, obviously a knuckleball pitcher, one of the best knuckleball pitchers in the league. Chase Pratt, though, on Monday gave him a run for his money with his knuckleball pitch.
That'll work right there. That will not work. 77.
Looking at Jordan Rice's stats. 4.17 ERA, 16 Ks, a 3 whips, so a little bit of difficulty so far this season. Last season he was the Cy Young frontrunner until an injury sidelined him for the majority of the year. Came back in the postseason though. So here we go. Ian Michael will lead it off. Trying to get his team right back in it after giving up the 2-run home run to Barrett Carlo. Ball 1. Just behind that one. 1-1 count. Misses low. Swings at the high pitch right there, so 2-2 count. That ball's hit over to Peter McNeil. Knock it down. Throw over to first for the out. Nice job there from Peter McNeil to get the first out of the bottom half of the first. Peter McNeil very solid defensively for this Southern Stingers team. Cole Blevins able to hold on to that rocket. Now Sam Thomas will step in. Ball's popped up over to Barrett Carlo, and that is a quick out number 2. Just late on that one. So Sam Thomas's 9th home run will have to wait. And Alex Harden will step in. Looks at a ball outside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. 3-0. There's a 3-0 strike right down the middle. Fouls that off right at 60. Full count now. Jordan Rice has battled back. Nasty knuckleball right there, but he gets a piece of it. And remain full. Nasty knuckleball right there. Strike 3, and that'll end the bottom half of the first. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 remains the score.
Barrett, you're up.
So here we go. Barrett Carlo lead it off, 1-for-1 with a home run. It's the 2 runs accounted for the Stingers here in game 3. Got a first pitch ball inside from Ian Michael, 1-0. 2-0. Nasty pitch right there on the inside corner, 2-1 count. Ball sails a bit high, 3-1. Just a little early on that one, make it full count. That ball's hit very far, but foul. Alex Harden can't track it down, so it'll remain full. 7th pitch of this at-bat coming up. There's a lob. That ball's in play over to Alex Harden. He'll knock it down, throw over to first. And that's very close. We're going to have to take a look at the replay, but it looked like it was a for sure out for the Wolfpack, and then Alex Harden threw a changeup over to first. And he got him by a step. So that is a nice play there. Looks like the speed of the throw from Alex Harden was the correct speed there, and that'll be the first out of the inning. There's Cole Blevins swinging at the first pitch, strike 1. Strike 2. Really liking those slow sliders from Ian Michael. But he lays off there, 1-2. Froze him there, strike 3 for the second out of the inning. And Ian Michael has dialed it back in. Jordan Rice will now step in, trying to help himself out. Get some more insurance runs out there. Just miss on the 37-mile-per-hour eephus. It's going to want that one back. That one's low, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. That ball's in play over to Alex Harden. He knocks it down, throws over to first. Nice play there from Alex Harden. And Alex Harden's on his redemption arc defensively here today. We head to the bottom half of the second. 2-0 remains the score.
The eye surgery's finally paying off.
Do they make hell of a plays on you, Jack? All the time. I'm used to it.
Chad Curtis will lead it off here in the bottom half of the second inning. Wolfpack trying to add some runs onto the board before getting to that third inning. It's going to be tough. Jordan Rice has been dialed here today early. 14 pitches, scoreless first. ERA down to 3.89. Chad Curtis has 2 home runs today, though. We'll look at ball 1. A little bit late on that fastball from Jordan Rice, 1-1. Nasty knuckleball. Inside, 2-2. Knuckleball nails him in the head. Gonna have to get our concussion protocol fellows out here. Medical team. That ball's destroyed. And that's very unlikely. Chad Curtis does not hit a home run. But it is a hard hit single.
Hey, we broke up the perfect game. There we go. Yep.
First hit of game 3 for the Wolfpack, and just like that, the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Ian Michael. Pitcher trying to even this game. That ball's going back, and it's just foul. Like Cole Blevins might have had a chance at that ball, but wasn't able to get over there quick enough. 1-1. Knuckleball misses high. Ball is popped up out of play, hits the house for foul ball. 2-2.
2-2. What's the count? 2-2.
Knuckleball gets him to chase it in front. Bear Carl will throw over to first, and it's not in time. I don't know what Chad's doing. There's no one over at third. Could have easily taken third base.
Hey, it's all right. We go station to station.
But he'll hold at second base. Now Sam Thomas will step in. That ball is popped up a slip, and Barrett Carlo can't make the play. Unfortunately, a slip there cost Barrett Carlo the out over at third. And now the bases are loaded with no outs, and the captain Alex Harden will step in. 0-for-1 with a strikeout. That ball's hit in play in no man's land. And Alex Harden will get an RBI there. Peter McNeil lands on it too, destroys the ball. That ball is absolutely destroyed. The Wolfpack will add a run on. 1-2 now. Now it's ball 1 to Chad Curtis. Swinging there, 1-1. Ball outside. 2-1 count. Inside again, 3-1. Chad Curtis fouls that one back, full count. That ball's in play, no man's land, and everyone's going to be safe. Chad Curtis, another single, ties this game up 2-2. And Chad Curtis, after hearing the dingers or nothing talk, decides to come back and hit 2 straight singles. And this game's all tied up at 2 apiece. Here in the bottom of the second, still no outs. And Ian Michael will step in 1-for-2 with a ground out and a single. Knuckleball misses outside, ball 1. Strike right down Broad Street, 1-1. Just late on the fastball, 2-2. Ball's popped up out of play. It'll remain 2-2. That ball's just out of play, out of the reach of Jordan Rice. Onto the concrete. Crazy knuckleball. Cole Blevins almost makes the play. It'll go station to station. Everyone is safe, and just like that, the Wolfpack take a 3-2 lead. It's a hard hit line drive there. Cole Blevins almost able to make the play, but cannot. Now Sam Thomas steps in. Outside. Knuckleball popped up to Jordan Rice. He'll make the play. And that's one out now. Much needed out for the Southern Stingers. Will hold everyone on the base path. Alex Harden will now step in, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single.
Thank you for scoring that a single.
Knuckleball destroyed. Alex Harden grand slam. He's got 2 home runs on the year now, just in this series. And the Wolfpack gets 7 runs. Alex Harden absolutely destroys that ball, and the Wolfpack will take a 7-2 lead heading into the top of the third. Of the third, all of a sudden, the Stingers need 5 runs to keep this game going.
That make last out? Who's up? Peter's up. I'm up? Yeah.
And Peter McNeil will lead it off, 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
Well, no, 'cause I...
So he's gonna.
No, I was running. Oh, yes.
Gonna try to put together some hits, some walks, any way you can to get on base. That ball's fouled back for strike 1.
Can't do it in one at bat.
Inside, 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2. Peter McNeil lets that one stay inside, 2-2. Bit of a quick pitch there, makes the count full. Lob hit over to Alex Harden. He'll get bagged there. Peter McNeil's aboard, his 3rd single of the game. Would have been a tough play to make regardless for Alex Harden. And now Barrett Carlo, one of the main reasons why the Stingers have got some offensive production here today. He's got 2 home runs today, 2-run home run here in game 3. And that ball is going, caught and robbed from Sam Thomas. Will throw over to first and double him up. What a play from Sam Thomas. And that is a potential top play of the year right there. The rob and then the awareness to double up Peter McNeil. That is a game-saving, potential season-saving play right there from Sam Thomas. That's one of the best plays you'll ever see here at AWA. Cole Blevins swinging strike 1 and last chance here for the Southern Stingers. That ball's going back and Cole Blevins has hit a home run. 3-7 now the score. Crazy turn of events here in the 3rd. Cole Blevins will hit his 3rd home run of the season. And now Jordan Rice will step in, so the Stingers might not be dead just yet. That ball is going back, and Jordan Rice has hit another home run, back-to-back bombs for the Stingers. And the Stingers are creeping back 4-7. It's not over till it's over. And the Stingers are now within 3 here with 2 outs, the 2-out rally. That double play from Sam Thomas may have jump-started this Stingers offense. Peter McNeil, strike 1. Inside, 1-1. Ball is destroyed, but foul.
Just out in front.
1-2 count to Peter McNeil. Does not go. Well, lets that one go wide. It's full count now to Peter McNeil. That ball is just foul. Hits the tree. Would have been ball 4, but no harm, no foul.
So, baby.
Look at full count again. Wind starting to pick up here. And now it's ball 4. So Peter McNeil is aboard. Tying run potential on deck. Barrett Carlo will step in. Nails him there. Ball 1. Nick's right there. 1-1. Nice pitch, but too fast. 62 on the gun. 1-1. Fouls that one straight back. Stingers down to their final strike here in game 3. That'll sail high, evens the count 2-2. Fouled straight back off the radar. Got him swinging, strike 3, and that'll end it. So a very interesting 3rd inning, but the Wolfpack will hang on and win game 3, 7-4. They'll take this series 2-1 against the Southern Stingers. Stingers fall to 10-11. Wolfpack improve to 12-9. We will be back on Monday. Enjoy the 4th of July. And remember, as always, dingers or nothing. Good night, everyone.
No fireworks? Yeah. Do what? Yeah, we're good.